Ballpark. I'm up here with the director and writer of the famous movie, The Sandlot, David "Mickey" Evans. David, when you created the movie 25 years ago, could you imagine that it would have this much cultural longevity that it's had?
No, there's absolutely no way to know that. If I knew what that was, I would have bottled that and sold it, like, you know, for the last 25 years. It never ceases to amaze me how much love there is for the film. That's the thing. I mean, people like it entertains them and such, but I think because it's into its third generation, the only thing, you know, that keeps the parents hand it off to their children, grandparents to grandchildren, all that sort of thing. It's just become this evergreen, I don't know, rite of passage, sort of. And I think it's because the characters, you either, no matter who you are, where you came from, where you grew up, what your circumstances were, you either were one of those characters, knew one of those characters, or wanted to be one of those characters. So, yeah, no, I'm very grateful it has stood the test of time, though, I can tell you that. When we were making the film, there was no way we could know that 25 years later it would be called the greatest baseball ever made, the greatest summer movie of all time, so on and so forth. But I did know that we were having a really good time. And if you ask any of the guys, they're all obviously young men now, they'll tell you it was the best summer of their lives.
One of the lines from the film, "You're killing me, Smalls." I'm sure you've heard it 1,000 times. Does it ever get old?
Never, never. No, it never gets old. Look, I wrote it, and I thought it was funny, but I got hats off to Pat Renna, who played Ham Porter. The first time we did rehearsals and he said that line, I mean, he just knocked the house down, and I was like, you know, check, that one's good. He just killed it, no pun intended, every single time. He was awesome.
And I understand that the concept of the film came from some personal experience.
Right.
Can you tell me about the inspiration?
Sure. My little brother and I grew up in Southern California in a not such great area, and we were bullied. Nobody on our block liked us, and they used to play baseball during baseball season at the end of our block, and that, you know, was sort of the post-World War II concrete, asphalt, and all that. So we played right in the middle of the street. We never got to play. And when we were kids, you had a baseball, not like a bucket of baseballs. So these guys hit a ball over a brick wall into somebody's backyard fence, and my brother happened to be down there. He was about 8 years old at the time. And they said, hey, go get the ball, and you can play with us. So he, yeah, sure. He knew, but he didn't care, that there was a vicious dog back there, whose name was actually Hercules. And he got the ball, and as he was climbing back over the fence, it ripped his leg up pretty bad. So not such a happy memory turned into a really happy memory.
So it should come as no surprise to you that so many Reds players, Scooter Gennett, Adam Duvall, Jesse Winker, all named the film as their favorite baseball film. Thank you for your time.
Wow.
Guys, back up to you.